Hey everyone, I'm back. I'm just coming today to show you this cute, really cute little gift bag, and I've made it using the Delightful Daisy DSP. That's new, and it coordinates with the Daisy Punch and the Daisy Delight stamp set, which is also what we're going to use. Just for quickness, I've already gone out and punched the daisy in Calypso Coral and punched that out. And that was just for quickness, but the bag is so sweet and simple, and it just opens like that. It just tucks behind the back of the daisy flower, and inside I've just fit one of our Stampin' Up punches. This has retired now, but it fits in there, and you could fit anything in there. You could put some little sweets in or anything that you like, and then that just tucks behind the daisy and just stays shut like that. So that's what we're going to make today. So if you want to just take your scoring board, and I'm using this pattern today. If you are using directional paper like I am, just make sure that you know you've got it the right way up for your project. When I do come to make the flap, this piece is going to bend over, so it is going to be upside down on that part, but that's okay just for the video. This one isn't upside down, so just bear that in mind when you're making yours. So you're going to need to take a piece of DSP, and that's going to measure 8.5 inches by 5 inches. And on the long side, really easy, you're going to score at 3, 4, 7 and 8 inches. And then you're going to turn that onto the short side. Remember to make sure that your paper's facing the right way, and we're going to score that at 1 and 3 3/4 inches. And that's all for scoring. Then you're going to fold and burnish all of your score lines. You're just going to keep burnishing all of those lines like that. And there is one part I've forgotten to say. So when you've burnished your lines like that, because it is quite tricky to see on patterned paper, you just want to take your scoring tool again and just look on these 1 inch marks and just score in between. So we'll do this one first. In between the 3 and the 4, you're going to score at 3.5 and just go down away. I've just gone down to about 3 3/4 inches, and then on this strip in between the 7 and 8 inch mark you want to score at 7.5 and just go down again the same. It just helps the side of the bag close in. And then just taking I'm using a steel ruler, you just want to join up the end of your point where you scored to your corner, and just put some crease marks in there like that, and that will just help your bag to fold. It is hard to see, can't really show you very well. And then the last one, can't really hardly see that myself, just hang on there. Totally lost it. Like that. And then you can just fold those over, just helps to the sides to close. Then we're going to do some cutting for that one, yeah. And you'll notice that you have a really big flap on the top and a smaller flap on the bottom. The smaller flap is the bottom of the bag, and there's a really thin rectangle on this side. You just want to cut that off and slightly notch. Once I've done all the cutting, I'll show you what it looks like. And then you want to cut up the 3 score lines at the bottom and just notch into the squares, not the rectangles but just the squares like that. I probably should have chosen a better paper really, but I do love this new daisy paper, it's lovely. just move those out of the way. So the bottom of our box is going to look like that. And then for the top, you just want to find where the back of your box is going to be. And mine will be this piece. So you want to keep this section and cut away all of the rest. You could cut this on your trimmer if you don't have a steady hand. But just for video, I'm going to cut that on here with my scissors. Okay, so that's what we've got. And then I'm going to take my corner rounder. I'm just going to round off the corners. And this is going to be our closure flap. And then we're just going to pop a bit of, I'm using Tombow for mine. I'm just going to run a bit of glue on here. And then bring two sides together like that. I think what I might do is use my snail. Just going to run my bone folder along there, and then there's the front of our bag. That's the flap. So we want to close in the two flaps here, the back flap, and then the front flap. Like that, and there's our little bag. And that'll just fold over like that. I'm going to put another little punch in. This is the little, I think it's the birthday set. They were on the clearance. That just slips in there nice like that. And then we want some Stampin' Dimensionals. And there's the flower. I've just punched out two of the daisies with the punch and stuck them together. And then that's just going to sit over there like that. So I'm going to put two dimensionals on, and we're going to put one just close to the centre of the daisy, like that. And then close the flap, and then just centre it like that. And that is our little gift bag, and you could put sweet treats in there. I think it'll fit a tea light candle, it might fit a lipstick, anything you like. Oops, I've just forgotten. I didn't have actually a gem big enough for the centre, so I've just used one of these that I got. And I'm going to pop that right in the centre like that. And there we go. You could put a sentiment on there if you wanted. You could put some ribbon on. You could do all sorts, but I just think with that daisy, they just close and they stay closed really, really nice. So I hope you enjoyed that, and please do go and check out my blog. It's Crafting with Danny, just one I, because they wouldn't let me have it with two. So it's Crafting with Danny, onei.blogspot.com. And I am in the Poodles design team for the month of June, so if you want to go and check out my projects on my blog, that'd be fantastic. And that's it. So thank you for watching. See you again next time. Bye.